The stage is set as Elizabethtown faces off against Lower Dauphin. Get ready for the action to unfold on WGAL Brainbusters.
From Studio B, this is WGAL Brainbusters. Now, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to today's episode of WGAL Brainbusters. We are thrilled to introduce two new teams, Elizabethtown Area High School and Lower Dauphin High School. We've got a great show lined up with some sharp young minds ready to compete. But before we begin, let's take a moment to meet our two teams. So first, from Elizabethtown Area High School, it's a pleasure to welcome Owen. He is a senior. The captain is Liam. He is a senior. And Ethan is the third player, and he is a junior. All three of these players have been here before, so they know how to play, and I know they know how to win. Mr. Timothy Spiegel is the coach. He teaches social studies, and this year he has started teaching AP macroeconomics. I'm sure he's enjoying the challenge. And now let's move over to the Lower Dauphin High School team. We first have Sarah. She is a junior. Riley is the captain. He is a junior. And Matilda is also a junior. Now, this is the debut of all three of these three players on WGAL Brainbusters. And next to Matilda is Mr. Doug Grove. He's an English teacher. He teaches British Lit, performing arts classes. He's the advisor and director of the fall play, and he also started teaching public speaking this year. Welcome to the Lower Dauphin High School team. Okay, players, get ready. It's time to pick up those signaling buttons and put your knowledge to the test, because here comes today's opening round. Good luck to all six of you. Jeff Bezos remarked about his newspaper's decision to not endorse a candidate in the 2024 election because endorsements don't matter anymore, save for a perception of bias. What newspaper does Liam?
Washington Post.
Washington Post is the newspaper that he owns. In this sport, you are given a yellow card for vicious or unsportsmanlike conduct. A red card gets you booted from the game. What sport is it?
Soccer.
Soccer is the correct answer. One of Australia's best-known animals faces extinction in the next 30 years. What is this furry marsupial, often mistaken? Oh, and again.
Kangaroo.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to complete the question for Lower Dauphin. What is this furry marsupial, often mistaken for a bear? Matilda.
Koala.
Koala is correct, and that gets Lower Dauphin on the board for 10 points. The Grand Tetons rise above the Snake River in this western state. What is this mountainous state? Liam?
Montana.
Oh, no, not Montana, sorry. Lower Dauphin. Oh, we stumped you on Wyoming. Lyrics by the Reverend Samuel Francis Smith to the tune of God Save the King. What is this patriotic song, sometimes called My Country 'Tis of Thee? Liam?
God bless America.
Nope, sorry. Lower Dauphin. Believe it or not, the answer is just simply America. She led so many people to the promised land that she was called Moses. Who was this conductor of the Underground Railroad? Riley?
Harriet Tubman.
She's the one for 10 points. What 7-letter word can follow national, civil, insanity, and zone? Liam?
Defense.
Defense is correct. Good for you. The binary system is based on the number 2. What number is the basis of the hexadecimal system, Owen?
16.
16, correct. They are dirty snowballs of ice and frozen grass, trailing long tails of gas and debris. What are these astronomical objects, Liam?
Comets.
They are indeed comets, yes. It was launched in 1987 with one-night programming that included The Tracy Ullman Show and Married with Children. Now it's a media force. What network is this? Liam?
ABC.
Nope, sorry. Any idea, Lower Dauphin? Riley?
CBS.
No, you're both incorrect. Sorry, it's the Fox Network. The sinking of this ship by a German submarine on May 7th, 1915 helped Owen.
Lusitania.
The Lusitania helped, of course, bring the United States into World War I. The British liner was, as Owen says, the Lusitania. He wrote the short story, The Devil and Daniel Webster. He wrote the long poem, John Brown's Body. For what, Liam?
Stephen Vincent Benet.
And for which he won the Pulitzer Prize. You are correct, Liam, yes. It was an abbreviation for the National Socialist German Workers' Party in power in Germany. Liam, again.
Nazi Party.
The Nazi Party was the four-letter word, yes. The World Court and the World Bank are both part of this world organization. What is it? Liam?
United Nations.
It is. They're both part of the United Nations, yes. The suffix itis indicates an inflammation. Inflammation of this internal organ is called nephritis. What organ is it, Liam?
Kidney.
It is, of course, the kidney. The nephrons are the filtering units in the kidney. It opened in 1891 at the corner of 57th Street and 7th Avenue in Manhattan. The best way to get there is still practice, practice, practice. What is this concert show place?
Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall is correct. During the American Revolution, they were colonists who supported the British government. Now they're members of Britain's Conservative Party, Liam.
Tories.
They are the Tories, is the name that they share, yes. In 1853, the United States bought about 30,000 square miles of land along the Riley.
Louisiana Purchase.
You are correct for another 10 points. Two sick children, Mary Lennox and Colin Craven, find health and happiness while a tangle of trees and flowers come back to life. What is this children's classic by Francis Hodgson Burnett? Liam.
The Secret Garden.
The Secret Garden, yes. In the 1950s, he invented a cheap plastic disposable pen, then a plastic disposable lighter, then a cheap plastic disposable razor. Liam.
Bic.
Bic is this famous polluter, yes. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was only 15 years old when he enrolled in this historically black college in Atlanta. From what school did he graduate in 1948? Ooh, this recently was in the news. It's the Morehouse College. NBC has a peacock tail for its logo. Which television network has an eye?
CBS.
CBS, right on the buzzer. Good for you. Score is 140-40, but we have a lot more game coming up, including the one-on-one rapid fire and 60-second team lightning rounds. So don't go away because WGAL 8 Brainbusters continues following this.
WGAL 8 Brainbusters will return after this. Participants on WGAL 8 Brainbusters each receive this custom USB drive wristband, and the top 4 winning teams will share grants totaling $10,000. So good luck, teams. Now, back to your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Studio B and WGAL 8 Brainbusters. We're here with a match between Elizabethtown and Lower Dauphin. Now, Elizabethtown is currently enjoying the lead, but let's see what happens as we head into today's one-on-one rapid fire. It gives us a chance to talk to our players and pit them against each other. So first say hello to Owen. Owen, welcome back. Thanks for returning to Studio B. So here's our question in this round of play. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I would hope to attend college and study engineering and music, and I would like to work in an engineering field or a music field and continue pursuing writing and composing music on my own.
Oh, there's so many goals, all worth celebrating, and I say go for it. Sarah, what about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to be on my last year of college, majoring in engineering, and I hope to be continuing all of my passions, like playing the clarinet and drawing.
Well, those are focused goals, and we thank you so much for sharing. Sarah and Owen, let's put you two one-on-one. Prince Charles is now King Charles III. Who is next in line? Owen?
Prince Harry.
Oh, no, sorry. Sarah, do you know? Oh, we stumped you on Prince William is next in line. They weren't stealing anything. They were adjusting wiretapping equipment that had been installed in May in the headquarters of the Democratic Party. Where were these so-called burglars arrested June 17th, 1972? Sarah?
Watergate?
Watergate is correct for 10 points. And finally, her statue, a gift from Spain, stands in front of the headquarters of the Organization of American States in Washington, D.C. What queen financed Columbus's 1492 expedition to America? Owen.
Elizabeth?
Nope, sorry, incorrect. Sarah, do you remember the queen's name? Oh, we stumped you on Isabella. It was Queen Isabella I, Isabella and Ferdinand. Okay, look at those scores. We have a great game going. We're going to adjust the scores. Yes, here we go. Okay, it's 140 to 40. I couldn't see with the camera. So now let's say hello to Liam. Liam is the captain of Elizabethtown. Welcome back. You've always been a tremendous player here. We really appreciate it. Could you please tell us, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
5 years from now, I hope to still be in high school, but on the other side of the desk. I want to teach English literature, and I'll be going to college for English secondary education.
Fantastic. I love it. Obviously, you were inspired by teachers at your school. Riley, the captain from the team from Lower Dauphin. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I hope to attend a four-year college and major in biology, and then hopefully go to med school and major in oncology.
We're always encouraged when we hear students attending med school. They're going to be taking care of us. Well, we're about to take care of you, Liam and Riley, with these 3 questions as we put you two one-on-one. On The Simpsons, Marge, Principal Skinner, and Sideshow Bob have all been arrested and worn the same number, 24601. It's the number worn by the criminal Jean Valjean in the Victor Hugo novel and musical. Liam.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables is the novel and musical. You are correct. Consider the following lines of poetry by William Blake. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What name is given to 2 rhyming lines like these? Liam.
Couplet.
It's a couplet indeed. And finally, he could doubt everything except that he was doubting, which implied, Liam.
René Descartes.
René Descartes, except the existence of a doubter, or as he put it, I think, therefore I am. Okay, still Elizabethtown is enjoying the lead, but now let's meet our third players in today's competition. First, we're going to say once again hello to Ethan. You've been here before. Ethan, what do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I'd like to have graduated from college by then. I'm not 100% sure where I want to go yet, but I got some ideas up there.
Well, hey, it's a goal and you're going for it. At least we know you're going to be headed to higher education. Matilda, what about you? What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I hope to try to learn as much as I can and hopefully go to college and study computer science and cybersecurity.
Sounds like you're setting yourself up for success. Okay, Matilda and Ethan, hopefully you two will be successful with these 3 questions as we put you two one-on-one. It's the time of year when the National Collegiate Athletic Association men and women's college basketball tournaments are held. What is this alliterative phrase? Matilda.
March Madness.
March Madness is correct for 10 points. If you follow the stock market, you know that in 2022, Facebook's stock ticker name changed. What is the new name? Matilda again.
Meta.
Meta, you are correct again. And finally, it's the traditional place of coronation and burial for English, British, and UK monarchs. Where did the coronation of King Charles III take place? Ethan.
Westminster Abbey.
At Westminster Abbey on May 6, 2023. Good for you, 180 to 70. We're now going to pick up the pace and play today's 60-second team lightning round. Riley, you have your work cut out for you because you're behind at this point, but you can do it with one of these 3 quizzes. We have, here they are, all caps, hi there, and back to basics.
Back to basics.
Back to basics. It's all basic knowledge in this quiz. For 10 points each, identify these people, places, and things whose names all begin with B-A-S. Okay? Riley, I take your answer as the team's answer. Sarah and Matilda are going to help you along. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. So good luck to all 3 of you, and here we go. When combined with an acid, it makes salt and water.
Base.
A base is correct. Dr. James Naismith invented this sport.
Baseball.
Basketball, the lowest level of a house, sometimes flooded.
Basement.
Correct. The family haunted by a hound in a Sherlock Holmes adventure.
Bass.
Baskervilles. The citizens of Paris captured this prison July 14th, 1789.
Bastille.
Bastille is correct. These hounds have floppy ears and sad faces. Basset hounds. The herb traditionally used in pesto.
Basalt.
Basalt is correct. You'll find this igneous rock in lava flows and on the moon.
Basalt.
Basalt, yes. You might do this to a turkey or to temporarily semen.
Based.
Based, yes. St. Peter's in Rome is one, so is St. Mark's in
Basilica.
Venice. Correct. A type of container, a harbor, or a depression in the earth.
Base.
Basin, sorry. This double reed instrument in wood is,
Bassoon.
that's correct. This is the giant serpent in Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Basilisk.
Secrets. That is correct. This is the acronym for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code.
Basic.
Basic, right on there. Good for you. We had 10 correct, Riley, Sarah, and Matista, so 100 points came your way. Hopefully you're emboldened with a new sense of confidence. Liam, it's now up to you with all caps and hi there.
We'll take hi there.
Hi there. Okay. Hi there. Well, hi here. Hi everywhere. For 10 points each, identify these people, places, and things whose names all begin with hi. H-I. Liam, I take your answers to the team's answer. Owen and Ethan are ready to help you along. We'll put 60 seconds on the clock, which will begin after I finish reading the first question. An involuntary spasm of your diaphragm, hard to get rid
Hiccup.
of. Hiccup is correct. The handle of a weapon or tool.
Hilt.
Hilt is correct. The leader of the Iroquois Confederacy.
Hiawatha.
Hiawatha is Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma.
Hindu.
Hindu, or Hinduism, yes. This hardwood tree gave Andrew Jackson his
Hickory.
nickname. Hickory is correct. He built the first of his chain of hotels in 1925.
Hilton.
Hilton is correct. He directed Vertigo and Rear Window.
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock did. This language is spoken by more than 350 million people, mostly in India.
Hindi.
Hindi, yes. Cleo is the muse of this academic discipline.
History.
History is, yes. Tim McGraw's wife, she sang Sunday Night Football's intro from 2007 to
Pass.
2012. Faith Hill, the ancient Roman name for Ireland.
Hibernia.
Hibernia is correct. These tribes of Asia Minor fought Egypt in the 13th century
Hittites.
BC. Hittites did. Japanese for firebowl. It's a small portable grill.
Hibachi.
Hibachi, yes. This sculpture museum is part of the Smithsonian Institute.
Pass.
It's the Hirshhorn Museum. Well done. So we had 12 correct. 12 correct came your 120 points came your way. Okay, it's time now to reveal today's bonus Brainbuster category. So during our break, our teams will wager 0 to 25 points based on their knowledge of major world events. So we'll have the bonus Brainbuster and, of course, the all-important Final Frenzy when WGAL 8 Brainbusters continues in just a matter of minutes.
Watch all this season's episodes of WGAL 8 Brainbusters anytime on WGAL.com. Our online home also includes our tournament schedule and a chance to learn more about the show and host Rich Rosen. Scan the QR code with your phone or go to WGAL.com and click on Brainbusters.
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back to our match between Elizabethtown and Lower Dauphin. We are coming down to the wire. Now, currently, Elizabethtown is holding on to that lead. But let's see what happens as we head into today's bonus Brainbuster. Now, during our break, our teams wagered 0 to 25 points based on their knowledge of major world events. Let's head into the News 8 newsroom with Thusmeen Mahfouz. Thusmeen, welcome back to Brainbusters.
Thanks, Rich. Now here's your bonus Brainbuster. Take a look. This historic event, which began on November 9th, 1989, symbolized the end of the Cold War and the division between Eastern and Western Europe. What is this event known as, or what occurred on this dramatic date in history? Again, this historic event, which started on November 9th, 1989, symbolized the end of the Cold War and the division between Eastern and Western Europe. What is this event known as, or what occurred on this dramatic date in history? Good luck with your answer. Now back to Studio B. Rich.
Thusmeen, good luck, teams. We'll give you about 5 seconds until the pen is closed. I remember this event. It brought tears to my eyes. We were all just gravitating to the TV to watch this come down live. Liam, what answer did you come up with? You seem to be eager to write it down. And you knew the fall of the Berlin Wall, of course, yes, and 25 points. Good for you, a good strategic bet for you. We're going to add 25 points to your score. Riley, did you come up with the fall of the Berlin Wall? And you did. Good for you, also 25 points. Excellent. We like seeing this. So 325 to 195. Who will return for round 2? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's head into today's Final frenzy, this time 20-point questions. The English alphabet has 26 letters and X is the 24th letter. The Greek alphabet has only 24 letters. What is the 24th letter of the Greek alphabet? Owen?
Omega.
Omega is, yes. In October 2024, he announced that North Korea had sent 3,000 troops to Russia. Who is the president of Liam?
Putin.
No, sorry. Matilda.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un is the president of North Korea. He's the one who ordered them, yes. On December 22nd, 1864, General Sherman sent a telegram to Abraham Lincoln saying he was sending this city as a, Liam. Savannah as a Christmas present. The Georgia city was, of course, Savannah. Born in Hawaii, Chad Rowan changed his name to Akebono and became the first foreigner to attain the title of Yokozuna, or Grand Champion. In what Japanese sport? Liam?
Sumo.
Sumo wrestling is correct. Anthony Dull, Francis Feeble, Thomas Wart, and Peter Bullcalf are some of the hundreds of characters he created in 37 plays. Who is this playwright? Riley?
T.S. Eliot.
Not he, no, sorry. Oh, we stumped you on William Shakespeare, believe it or not. H.L. Mencken claimed this president put the first bathtub in the White House, and that's about all he's famous for. Who? Riley?
Taft.
Not he, no, sorry. Who followed Zachary Taylor? Liam?
Millard Fillmore.
He's the one. You are correct. I don't know if that was a guess or not. It begins, "Let us go then, you and I," and talks of eating peaches. Liam?
The love song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
That is correct. The T.S. Eliot poem. From 1919 to 1922, it fought a civil war for home rule and an independent parliament. Liam?
Ireland.
Ireland. In 1922, of course, it became a free state. The European country is indeed Ireland. After being expelled from Iran in 1964, he returned in triumph in 1979, just in time to overthrow the Shah. What religious... Liam?
Ayatollah Khomeini.
He's the one, the religious leader that ruled Iran until 1989. The birthplace of the improv troupe Second City is in the city where the first, Liam?
Chicago.
Chicago is correct, where the first skyscrapers were built in the 1880s. It is the world's largest retailer with more than 4,600 stores in 9 countries and sales of 600, Riley?
Walmart.
Walmart with sales of $611 billion. What is this mega chain based in Bentonville, Arkansas? It's the measure of the total disorder or randomness in a system. Liam?
Entropy.
Entropy. It's what the second law of thermodynamics is all about. The scientific concept is, as Liam says, entropy. It got its name from one of its chief trading products. What is this West African country which borders, Liam?
Ivory Coast.
The Ivory Coast, which borders Liberia, Guinea, Mali, and Ghana. The Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire. It's a two-word Latin phrase. What means the list of characters in a play? We're going for dramatis personae. Wow, what a game. Elizabethtown really came alive, and they're going to be returning for round 2, but we hope to see you in just a few short moments.
Scorekeeping for WGAL 8 Brainbusters, presented by Jennings College Consulting, where students discover the right college fit for the future. We'll return after this. Welcome back to WGAL 8 Brainbusters, the Susquehanna Valley's longest-running high school quiz show. Once again, here's your host, Rich Rosen.
Well, hi, everybody. Hey, that game sure kept us on our toes. Now, first, congratulations to Elizabethtown for their victory, and we certainly want to thank Lower Dauphin for putting up with a great fight. Now, next time on WGAL 8 Brainbusters, we're really excited to welcome some new teams, Warwick and Central Dauphin. It's going to be another thrilling battle of knowledge. Now, I'm Rich Rosen signing off for everybody here at WGAL and on Brainbusters. Thanks for being part of this journey. And never forget that learning is a lifelong adventure. So long, everybody. It's nice and quiet and calm. I knew you would know.